Hello, hello. All right, today we're going to talk about how your need for certainty might be holding you back from success. I meet people so often that say, I'm afraid to try again. I haven't been successful in the past. Unless I can feel certain I will be successful, I'm not going to try. I don't want to learn. I don't want to make mistakes. I don't feel comfortable not being perfect, right? All of those things cut you off from success. What is required for success? Learning, growing, making mistakes, falling down, getting back up, and a genuine curiosity and self-acceptance. All of those things are messy. They are not certain. They really have no guarantee that, there's no guarantee you'll exactly be where you want to be at a certain designated time, and it's definitely not going to be done in a neat, clean way. When I let go of certainty, which I used to be the queen of that, by the way, I used to take my calendar, say this is how much I'm going to lose per week. I want to be certain that I'm going to hit my goal on time. And when it started to not happen that way, when the outcome seemed like it wasn't happening the way I had believed it should, when the certainty was slipping, then I stopped doing the actions. So I learned that I had to change that. I had to let go of the hard deadline. I had to let go of knowing how everything was gonna play out. I had to become more flexible, more adaptable, more willing to learn in the process, and let go of the need to be 100% guaranteed the results that I thought I wanted. From that, yes, 5 years, I lost 170 pounds. I've now been keeping it off for almost 9 years. I managed to pay off $180,000 in debt and my house following a more uncertain version of Dave Ramsey's snowball, right? Or his baby steps. I managed to grow a home-based business with my family called Half Size Me and homeschool my kids. All of this stuff, if you had asked me way back in the day, back in 2012 or 2006, will this certainly occur? I mean, can you be guaranteed these results? I wouldn't have believed it was true. I'd have been like, are you crazy? There's no way any of that's going to happen. I couldn't even see the potential of my outcomes. That's how far removed I was from it. But what I could see is my ability to make small change. I could see my ability to change habits. I could see my ability to learn and grow in the process. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. You may not achieve the goals the way you visualize you think you should achieve the goals. There may not be an ounce of certainty that you will get there. But here's the deal. If you have a worthwhile goal that you feel deep in the pit of your stomach is something you want to achieve, and you are willing to make mistakes, you are willing to learn about yourself, you're willing to accept where you currently are, you will make progress over time. That's truly all it is. It's just learning something new, trying it, falling down, making mistakes, getting back up, dusting yourself off, being willing to take the next step forward. There's no certainty you'll ever get anywhere you want to be because, again, all the things I achieved, I couldn't even see. It wasn't even in my vision. It was like, maybe I'll lose 5 pounds, right? Like, that's all I could see at the time. And the reason I want to have this conversation is because we really shortchange ourselves. It's kind of like if I can't envision what's going to happen and I can't know the way it's going to happen, and if God forbid I make any mistakes at all, I view all of that as meaning I'll never get there. I'll never be successful. No, reverse that. You want to let go of deadlines. You want to let go of the need of knowing how exactly it's going to happen. You want to let go of all that and say, okay, what can I do today? If I'm building a success and moving myself towards something that's worthwhile and meaningful, what can I do today that will eventually get me there? And have that attitude, because with that, you're going to be more receptive to learning and growing, trying new things. You're going to be more receptive to getting help from others, because there's not a hard-pressed deadline that if you don't meet it, you feel you failed. And there's never a fail. It's just various degrees of learning is really what it comes down to. Either you ace the test the first time, which is great, that seldom ever happens, or maybe you got a B or C or D and you have some room for improvement. Great, now you know. And instead of letting that mean something about you, realizing that's part of the process of becoming successful at things. Without all that, you won't be successful. Success requires getting uncomfortable. It requires a level of mistake making. So I just want to encourage you, as somebody who kind of wanted to know the outcomes of everything all the time and felt there should always be a timeline for everything, and I had a vision of how it should be in my head, that need for certainty held me back for a long time. When I was finally willing to just show up every day, put one foot in front of the other, move myself in the general direction of the goals that were important to me, I was actually able to achieve a lot, but not the way I would have envisioned it. And again, not to the degree that it ended up happening. I would never have foreseen where I ended up today back when I first started this. I didn't have the ability to even see it. So just want to encourage you to also think about the fact that your vision of what you want to achieve may be limited compared to what you're even capable of. All right, you have a great day. Please share these videos, like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments how I can better help you. I'll talk to you soon.